Hi guys. So this question here, why your marks are low? Okay, such an irritating question for people whose marks are actually low, and such a dreadful question also because I've seen this as a make or break question in interviews. Kind of, if you can answer it, answer this question well, this interviews goes on smoothly. But if you defend in a wrong way, they grill you. You further defend, they further grill you, and you've lost the whole plot of your interview just because of this question actually. Because this is a question which makes you uncomfortable, right? It's a really a question which makes you uncomfortable, and they actually knew this. The interviewer knows this, right? So they want to know your answer. They want to see you how you tackle this situation. Okay. So let me bring an efficient way to answer this question. Okay. Now the first point here will be, guys, this just answer should always be an apology. Okay, always an apology, right? You can never defend yourself for low marks, right? But yes, it should be cleverly disguised. Very important, cleverly disguised. Okay, so I've seen a lot of mock interviews. I've taken a lot of mock interviews. I've seen people trying to be too honest here. Okay, that yes, I know that when I ruined my BTech, I ruined my 12th, I ruined my graduation, I ruined my life. Okay, don't have to be too honest. Then again, people answer this question like, I had a girlfriend and I had a breakup, so I started drinking. So they try to be too honest with this, and they again try to again now, but now I'm fine. I've learned this. So these answers are not at all good, right? In from interviews perspective, not at all good. So yes, you hold an apology, but should be cleverly disguised. Okay, and in your answer, you can cleverly include your one or two strengths also. Okay, or one or two good points about you. Not strengths, I should say. I should say one or two good points about yourself. Okay, cleverly, right? For example, if somebody will ask me that why your marks in college are low. Okay, so that's a general trend, right? Let's say I have a marks at 10. Marks at 10 is a bit higher one. Then at 12 it drops a little bit, and at college it further drops. Quite general trend, right? So now somebody will tell me that why your marks are low in college, right? I'll answer this, that obviously I belong to a small town, and then from a school to college it's a huge jump in terms of environment. We get exposure, that hostel life, that everything, right? It was completely different. Okay, so I got a bit carried away there. Okay, moreover I was good at sports, so they made me the head of sports committee in student activity council, which is quite a prestigious thing for all the everybody to be there. Okay, you get more recognition. So I was the head. I got a bit carried away. So I was trying to bring good sponsors for the fest. I negotiated with the sponsors, and we actually brought 2-3 things. Okay, but in the meanwhile, I just couldn't concentrate so much on my studies, and I actually kind of a little bit I have those subjects which I could have given more attention. I couldn't give that more attention because of this part, and I got a bit carried away, and then actually I lost that plot. Okay, but when you're giving this answer, okay, you always see that by cleverly what you have done, you have actually included one or two good points about yourself, that you are the head of the student activity council. That means you have a leadership skill. They have told the interviewer indirectly. Then you've also told that you have got good negotiation skill because you have got some good investors, or sorry, good sponsors to your college's fest. Okay, and then at the last you can tell that when I look back, I always I always feel that when I look at my mark sheet, I could have done much better. I could have actually managed both the things well, but because it was first time out of my school life, so I couldn't manage it. But I'm quite ready that when I go to my B school, I know that the curriculum of B school is very hectic. You have to manage all the such studies with extracurricular part also. So I've learned from my mistakes. I'll manage this all in very much efficient way, and I'm quite sure that I will do this because actually I have learned from what mistakes I did in my colleges, and I'll manage my time in a much efficient way in B school. Okay, so this answer actually completes everything, because many times I've seen that in this kind of question, when people say that okay, I got a bit carried away and all, so interviewer just tells her, okay, then what in B school? They're also same thing. Okay, so that's why you should include this answer in your include this cross question in your answer only. Okay, just continue with this answer that when I know in a B school the curriculum is quite hectic, right? And I will manage in a much efficient way because I've learned from my previous mistakes and I'm quite sure that I will be able to manage it, right? So your answer holds an apology, but yes, it was cleverly disguised. You have actually told one or two good points about yourself. Okay, that your leadership, you had leadership skill and you had negotiation skill and all, right? So that's fine. Okay, so many, even the people who are taking your interviews also are minded guys. They also it's not, everybody is not perfect. So maybe that person is an engineer, then he has an MBA, or maybe he had low marks, so he had gone through all this. So that's why he'll again ask the same things: how do you tackle this situation? Okay, just be confident and just be, yes, it should be an apologetic answer. Don't tell that no, it doesn't marks. I'm a 6 pointer, a very happy 6 pointer throughout. I don't know that I focus on this thing. No, never. You always hold an apology for your low marks in interviews, right? Always remember this. Okay, so it should be cleverly disguised and include along with one or two good points actually. Okay. Moreover, they can also ask you that why your Moreover, they can also ask you why your marks were low in 12th also, right? 12th in schools, right? So why your low marks in school? So you can tell that same thing, right? Let's say in again, hold an apology for this. Okay, so you can say that okay, in 12th in school, I was I got to another habit, maybe of reading books, or maybe of playing some sports, or maybe I was the captain of my cricket team, and we won few tournaments, so I got a bit carried away in my school, and this one or two subjects which I found to be tough, I couldn't concentrate much on that, so that's why in the marks were low in those subjects, and that decreased my overall marks actually. So but again, when I look back at my school life, I could again think that I could have done much better there. So from this my school and college low marks life, that low marks, I've learned that I learned few things, that I have to balance both the things. Okay, I know my mistakes, and I am very I've trained myself, or I have told myself that I'll never repeat this in future. Okay, and I will always be a person who manages the time efficiently. And you can see this when I go to any B school, I will manage it in a much more efficient way. That's fine. Okay, apology with cleverly disguised. That's the point for why your marks are low. So I hope this answer helps you guys. Thank you.